With this many exotics popping up on our screen, I knew it was time to do a Legend of Slime account progression update video, as it's been quite some time since our last one. Now everyone knows my favorite saying, if there's a new package in the shop, we buy it. And this time around we have mythic packages with Ice Frogs and Dark Cloud, so we're going to get our mythic frog to level 100 and get tons of irradiating comets as you just saw. On top of that, we will be maxing out our mythic weapons, and also we're back on schedule with our giveaways. You can win either a $50 Google Play or Apple App Store gift card if you're choosing. Just comment down below which stage you're on right now to enter, and make sure you're subscribed with notifications on so you don't miss out on any updates. So first off, after completing our mythic package purchases, with our weapon enhancement we fuse and max our bow and wand mythics, getting the insane own effect bonus as you can see on the screen. Now we start pumping out exotic weapons. This should provide a decent boost, since the exotic weapon has a collection book upgrade in the thousands of attack, as we will see shortly. As for our spells, our irradiating comet started out at level 15 with a 353A own effect bonus. This provided us a 10% damage boost from the 160 exotic fusion. Our exotic level now is 26 with a 540% own effect bonus, which is way higher than any of our level 100 mythics currently have. Continuing on, our companions give us another percentage attack boost here, maxing out our little mythic frog, which should pose useful given that we run one frog with our current build. And all those extra frogs are going to go straight to our exotic eagle, as we currently have the Genie Max. Now for our collection book, the deadliest weapon bonus, which again gives us a nice little boost in damage. Here's hoping we get more to really capitalize on that collection book bonus. Now I'm not going to bore you with the boss fights, but once we did finish all our upgrades, we went from a starting stage of Cocytus 1-7 all the way to Cocytus 2-5, so I can't really say the purchases were all that bad. But the bulk of our damage increases did come from getting our mythic weapons to level 100. As you can see again, the own effect bonuses here are quite high, especially when comparing them to a level 100 legendary weapon. They really don't compare. Now next, to squeeze out some more stages, we're going to use some of our slime tiers, which we've been saving up for quite some time now, and finally promote our slimes. We're going to get 2 slimes to level 180, and as you just saw, the boost each promotion gave us is well over 10% of our current attack. So we should see some good progression coming up here. Now after going through all those boss battles, we landed on Cocytus 2 stage 3-1, which I am happy about since we did manage to break that stage 3 barrier. Now we're going to be stuck here for quite some time until we get a game update or a miracle occurring, since going past Cocytus 2 is going to be near impossible, as there's little room left for progress. Now let's go ahead and explore the other areas of our account to see where our progression is currently at. So our toy is one area where we can definitely improve on. Right now we have this minor toy, which isn't completely ideal, as we're missing the skill damage portion of the toy, and this gent toy we tried to make is just awful, so there's that. I haven't come across any other good contenders for a new toy yet, so we will be stuck here for a while until we find that one miracle toy to upgrade all the way to exotic. Our earrings are basically maxed, as you can see here. The earring update was appreciated, but it didn't leave much to really chase down, since getting max level earrings took little to no effort. So I am hoping the next content drop is a big one that hopefully can't be maxed out in a few days. And as for our current ring, we're still rocking this level 186 1800% companion damage ring, and I'm looking forward to hopefully getting one with 2000% companion damage or higher quite soon. Our relics are completely maxed, so there's nothing to see here. This should be the highest own effect bonus possible right now, so I am wondering if they're going to let us start promoting treasures for some additional attack bonuses. As for our promotion tree, we practically have everything maxed. In a few weeks, this should be all done with the exception of the final nodes, which are quite useless because the attack increase is only 1000% per additional upgrade. Once you get past the initial 500% bonus, which is peanuts in comparison to the initial boost. My trades did see an improvement. We have an S rank orange attack trait now, which is so close to perfection. My plan is just to grind all the way to 1,000,000 trait points and then either reroll my second trait by itself or include my purple trait in there to make the odds really in my favor, but I have yet to decide since I really don't want to lose that purple SS attack trait. If anyone's curious about alchemy, the highest elixir you can get per day right now is capped at 805, and yes, you do need to purchase the alchemy packages to refresh the store twice daily. I do think it is a good purchase considering how good slime tiers are, and this does give you a consistent source. My treasures are all maxed as we've seen before, so nothing new to show here. And when it does come to mining, we're currently at floor 120,000. And yes, we can clearly see I haven't done my daily mining yet, as we just have 500 pickaxes sitting there. Well, I might be far in the mines, but I personally hate mining, so I honestly avoid it for as long as I can. This is mainly because having to get millions of ore to progress our research tree doesn't really give us much motivation to keep going. This is especially true since we need 45B ore in order to get that level 10 upgrade. Moving on to slimes, our levels are all closing into level 180, with the majority still being at level 160, but we're slowly closing in on that slime level cap. Now, the last time I ran Dwarven King, we did 77 AA damage and received 235 chests. Let's jump in now to see if we have any room for improvement. Well, we did have a little bump in damage, so I'll take that achievement. I didn't record the initial damage bump from all our upgrades, but we're slowly reaching that 100 AA damage mark, and I can't complain about getting 235 chests per dungeon run, which translates to over 700 trait points a run. I wouldn't really use my Slime Legion difficulty level as an indicator for what the late game Slime Legion stage should be. This is because I haven't done the grind to get through stages just yet. A dungeon run does take up hours and hours of time, since we are immortal during our dungeon run, so we just have to play it out until we do enough damage to beat the enemies. So it's really a toss-up between me taking the time to jump in and not give up from boredom after being in the dungeon for 10 hours. Anyways, that's everything for our progression update. Of course, like and subscribe for more Legend of Slime content. There's been new coupon codes out, so check those out in our earlier videos, which is linked in the comment and description box. And go watch our latest best build guide to see what we're currently using.